Hi, I'm Dr. Keith Ablow with another Pain to Power video. This one accents the pain but also the power. It's about getting through trouble up ahead. Often we either get a taste of trouble that's unfolding or we can intuit that trouble is about to unfold. And that means stress, or it means that our businesses or our personal lives are going to encounter resistance or hurdles. And it becomes very tempting. It's just human nature. Freud called it the pleasure principle. People don't like pain. They tend to want to go around it. They want to try to avoid it. But you know what? The best way to deal with trouble up ahead is to go through it. That's the way that you get stronger. And that's what to keep in mind, that if you don't avoid pain, if you actually decide, I'm not going to try to simply escape it, I'm not going to use tricks of the mind or ways to avoid or delay. Take your business, for example. Maybe it runs into some trouble financially. You can feel the storm clouds gathering. You could wait. You could try to tell yourself it isn't occurring. But the best way to deal with it would be to go through the trouble, meaning accept it, accept that there's going to be some discomfort. That's part of it. You know, I had shoulder surgery years back. I had a brilliant surgeon. One of the ways in which he was brilliant, other than with the scalpel, was that he said from the beginning, hey, I'm not going to candy coat things. This is going to hurt. There's going to be pain afterwards. Nobody recovers from this instantaneously and bounces back. Don't be looking for that. It's a protracted recovery. If you know that, then you'll be able to get through it more easily because your expectations won't be outsized. So one thing is to acknowledge, listen, yes, there's going to be discomfort. If it is your business, let's say, it may not be comfortable to start looking and examining the very difficult parts of it that need to be re-engineered in order to drive profits or in order to get people in a flow state, perhaps by letting some people go or changing expectations. That's not always comfortable. But if you accept that it might be painful, that's half the battle. Secondly, keep in mind that every minute, every day that you decide, I'm not going to avoid this pain, I'm going to go through it, you're getting stronger. And thirdly, don't assume that you know all the ways that the pain is going to make you stronger. Because it's interesting, the power, I promise you, it will be a deliverable if you, in your relationships, in your businesses, in your personal lives, in every way, if you don't avoid the tough stuff, then you're going to get gifts of insight, you're going to get stronger, there are going to be riches flowing to you. It's called faith. You have to have faith that that's going to occur. Do I know exactly when that those things will manifest themselves? Do you know? No, we don't. But if you have already resolved that you're going to go through it and it may be uncomfortable or likely it will be uncomfortable, and if you already know that despite that you're going to go forward, and if you remind yourself, well, if I am going forward, that means that I'm getting stronger, so there's some benefit to this each step of the way. And then finally, if you have the faith to believe that if you do these things, there are rewards coming. Maybe it is that this business gets stronger of yours and it survives, or the relationship that you're working on thrives, or maybe it's the next one, and that the lessons learned from this process will manifest themselves down the road. But I promise you, don't avoid pain and you will be empowered.